Hello, I'm Martinez, and this is Slow Down Bull, an action collecting game as it's being touted, which you'll soon find out shortly in a moment. Let's just get straight into the gameplay and see what we've got going on. So, Slow Down Bull is a game from the very, let's say, popular studio, and very well known, I should say, known as Insomniacs. You know, those guys who made Ratchet & Clank, Spyro the Dragon. You know, some very easily recognizable characters in the gaming sort of area of things. Let's just say that. They're fairly well known. And they've sort of gone on to a more indie-like game, which is a very strange thing to do for a developer that's well known for making some of the most popular sort of action platform games ever, I'd say. Because, I mean, fucking hell, Ratchet & Clank is massive. So is Spyro the Dragon. Those are two very, very good game series. And what they have in common with this game is literally nothing, I'd say. In terms of art style, it's got the sort of colouring book vibe going on. Whereas the other games have absolutely nothing to do with this whatsoever. So, it is a complete departure from what they usually do. But it's all for a good cause, because 50% of the net proceeds actually go to a charity known as the Starlight Foundation, I believe, which is a charity that sort of focuses on trying to improve the hospital experience for children and like chronically ill teens and, you know, stuff like that. Bugger. It's all in good faith, and I love it when game developers like do that. It's just like, it's nice, especially when they're a massive developer like Insomniacs. A games company that has made some of the most popular sort of games ever, maybe? I mean, freaking out, Ratchet & Clank is a very popular series, hence why there's so many games of it. And then they've gone on to do this, and it's pretty much all for charity, which really sort of makes you restore your faith in humanity, I must admit. It's great, it's great. It's a lovely thing. But now, let's actually get back onto the game, I should say. As you can tell, Slow Down Bull is very different from what they've previously done, meaning it is absolutely nothing like a platformer. What you see is literally what you get. You play as Esteban the Bull, who, he likes to make art. But to make art, you kind of have to... You kind of need the things to do it, like these cute little buttons. Yeah, you kind of need cute little buttons, basically just known as decorations. Decorations are your score. The more you get, the better your score, the higher your score on the level. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Simples. There are two controls, right and left. You do nothing more complicated than that. Oh, and if you hold both down, you dash. But that increases your stress to unprecedented levels. Because the main sort of mechanic of the game is sort of trying to keep an eye on your stress level. If you turn too much, you'll start to get stressed. And when you get stressed, you rampage. And when you rampage, you destroy the decorations. And you don't want to do that, because they're decorations. They're nice, they're pretty, you want to keep them. You want to keep them so you can make your own little art. I mean, come on now, you don't want to destroy them, that'd be silly. So yeah, you kind of have to manage your stress levels and hope that you don't completely go batshit crazy and destroy everything in your wake. As wonderfully fun as it is to run over people and murder them and whatever. But that's not the aim of the game. The aim of the game is to get your decorations to the end of the level and make lovely bits of art. Although that part isn't actually part of the game, it's just to collect the decorations. So in terms of simplicity, the game is very simple. It's hard to see the game getting much more complicated, although the game could kind of be considered it can be slightly puzzling. I mean, at times you have to sort of account for your speed, because you may have seen earlier, but every time you bounce on a wall, you increase speed, And if you keep quickly repeating that, you will quickly find that it gets a bit hectic. I must say, it gets incredibly hectic at like full speed. It really does. It gets incredibly hard to control at times, and which makes me think this game is almost ideal for speedrunners in every single way possible. I don't know why that's been a thing with me. Just, I play games and I think, oh, speedrunners. I think it's because I saw Awesome Games Done Quick a couple of months ago, and speedrunning just absolutely fascinated me. I'd never do it myself, but watching it is absolutely fascinating. So this seems like the kind of thing that people could really get into if you're into speedrunning and stuff like that. But as a game itself, it's not too bad. It's very simplistic, as you can tell. It has a nice style. It has a very nice art style, I think. It has a nice sort of colouring book art style to go with it, which sort of complements it. It complements its simplicity in terms of gameplay, I think, personally. But I can honestly understand why not everyone would find this game to their tastes. The look is fairly simple and is absolutely nothing like some of Insomniacs' previous games. But they've gone for the more indie look on this one, which I quite like. And I can definitely understand that this game isn't really for everyone. I mean, the gameplay is literally you turn. Although, it is pretty fun when the speed quickly starts to ramp up. It is really fun, I have to say. When the speed quickly starts to ramp up, you pretty much lose control, but you're running so fast. It's really fun, but it's still a bit jarring's the wrong word. Overwhelming, maybe? Sudden? It really just sort of hits you, and then you're like, oh shit, what the hell is going on? And you just sort of run around like a crazy person for a little while. I'm not really sure what much else there is to say, other than the fact that pretty much what you see is what you get, really. So that's pretty much it, basically. The game's simple. I don't know how many levels there are, but I can see some enjoyment out of this game. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be priced at as well. I wish I knew, but I don't. If it was nice and cheap, I'd recommend it. If it was expensive, I don't know what to say, because some people this may be right up your street. But, you know, the incentive might just be, hey, it's for a good cause. Go for it. But I honestly have no idea how much it's planning on being. But either way, give the game a go. It'll be out by tomorrow, I believe, on the Steam store. I'll leave a link in the description so you can take a look at it for yourself. I have absolutely no idea what the pricing point is going to be for this one. I would like to know, but I just don't. Well, that was simple. Yeah, if you like simplistic gameplay, I think this game might be for you. If you like something with a little more meat, I don't really think this might be your cup of tea. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure whether this is going to be up everyone's alley. It's got a fun art style. I do like the art style. It's got very simple gameplay, so it's quick and easy to get into. But I honestly have no idea. I don't really think it's up to everyone's sort of... what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, it's not everyone's alley. It's not a game that everyone's going to fall in love with. I can understand that. I can understand that completely. Not every indie game has to be to everyone's liking. I mean, I'm absolutely in love with To the Moon, and I'm sure there are people that don't like that game, and they're welcome to their own opinion, even if it's wrong. I don't like saying people's opinions are wrong, but there are a couple of things where I'll just flat out say your opinion's generally wrong. But it's generally in a nice way. But also, you can't hate To the Moon. You just can't. You're not allowed to do it. It's not. It shouldn't legally be allowed. I love that game too much for it to be allowed. I'm sorry. Ah, the fuck. This ain't good. Yeah, when you hit into an enemy, you kind of lose your... Yeah, they're gone. Basically, they do a Sonic, where you drop all your rings and you have to get them back before they completely disappear. It's horrible, because you know you're never going to get them all. Every time I think I've got a chance to collect them all, I never do, and I feel horrible. It's awful. Because this game will definitely appeal to, like... Oh, bugger. Yeah, this is what happens when you sort of get stressed. You rampage. Days since last trample, 0. That's okay. I'll give you that one. That's rather amusing. Yeah, when you trample or stress out, you will basically trample every single decoration you run over. So avoid them like the plague when you're stressed out, because you will destroy them and then you will be sad. Yay, I did not get them all because I kind of got hit on the way here. Yeah, so if the game tickles your fancy, I'd say give it a go. If anything, you're helping out a good cause. That right there can be reason enough for some people. But if you're focusing on terms of gameplay, this may not be up your street. It could be, I don't know. It all depends on how you feel as a player about games like this. But I'd say give it a go if there's any form of demo available. I legitimately do not know, because people don't really do demos anymore for some strange reason. Demos are such a useful tool in game development, and yet people are just sort of like... And like game development and like selling your game and marketing and all that, and they're just kind of like, you know what, I'm not going to really bother. It just seems like a silly thing to me. What is that? Oh my god, googly eye. Googly eyes just give you like 50 more points. Yeah. Basically what I'm saying is, this game may not be to everyone's tastes. If you think it might be up your alley, give it a go. But I honestly can't blame you if it's not. Because it really probably isn't to everyone's taste. I can see that. That is fairly obvious, I'd imagine. If you could get that, thank you. Not everyone's into the simplistic gameplay as much as other people. Okay, careful now. Okay, now you start. Oh, don't stress out. Yeah, as soon as you start to pick up pace, you kind of start to panic, because you quickly realize your stress levels are rising, and I don't just mean the balls. You need to slow down, because I can't rotate. Shit, don't trample. Mind the vase. You can't dash through them. Not the vase. The glass people. Sod off! I can't. Why can't I get that? That's bullshit. Demi, come on. Sod off. Slow Demi, please. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, it's incredibly relaxing once you dip into the water, because you just calm. Oh, bugger. Can we? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And they're all gone. Great. Well, that was... I'm glad that happened. I'm so glad that happened. That was just positive to me. That was a complete and utter positive. Could you move, please? Not sure why I'm dashing through them as if it works. Yep, there you go. Let's end the level with my horrific score. Yeah. Oh, that was absolutely dreadful. Oh, that was terrible. That glass at the end completely destroyed me. What the hell is this? Let's have a look. Arena time. Trying to pause as many decorations as before you can... Before time runs out. Oh, okay. So basically... Basically, we got a quick little time attack of a level. Interesting. But, I think I'm going to leave it there for now, actually. Yeah. This is slow down bull. I can honestly see it not being to everyone's taste. And that, I suppose... And that's okay. Not everyone has the same taste in games. I think that's the great thing about video games, is that you can love one thing, hate another, love another, want another, blah, 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 stuff like that. You can love what you hate, and you can hate what you love. Or you can just love what you love and hate what you hate. It's wonderful. Games are wonderful. If they don't tickle your fancy, play a different one. And on Steam, there's certainly plenty to choose from. Oh, I came to the deposit way too early. Okay, I think I'll finish this and then wrap things up, because I'm sick of saying my outro and then not finishing the level, because I'm a bit of an idiot, apparently. Don't stress out. not stress out. Time, please. Don't mind me. Just gonna get some points. I should probably, like, get some more stars, but, you know, they're hidden somewhere. And by somewhere, I mean they'll be to the left. Oh, there's one. I'll take that. Thank you. Deposit. No. Too early. There's a time there anyway. Thank you. And I'm at max. Just bounce off the wall. Calm down a bit. Get some more of these. Get some more of these. Get some more of these. Maybe just delete. Do that. There we go. Woo! And I got the second shoe hoof thing. Hoof's probably the wrong term for a bull, but I'm not even sure what the term would be. Bull wrangler? Bull farmer? I don't even know. I'm just going to stop talking now, okay? I'm just going to stop talking. Total collected. You finished the level without stressing out. Yay. I'm sorry, Bull. I know you're a bit of a perfectionist, but I didn't get to finish. Arena, a run in the park. Aww, and you get a little piece of artwork at the end of it. That's adorable. What's the next level? Desert, I bet. Wow, you got a ton of buttons. Nice. I don't know. Well, these aren't good enough. Yeah, the bull's a little bit of a perfectionist, which stresses him out. There, Esteban. Hey, your sister's a cat. There, Esteban. What about those shells? They look nice. Oh, yes, they will be perfect. Wow. Sanded. Grr. Oh, I have people hunting me now, I think. Okay, I told you it'd be sand. I bloody knew it'd be sand. Yeah, so that's Slow Down Bull. The game, I can understand not being at everyone's taste, but I'd recommend at least giving it a go if you get the chance, because it's a fun, cute little game, and it's for a good cause as well. That's the best. That's an even better bonus. You get to play a fun little game, and you get to help a charity all at the same time. Wonderful! The world is lovely! I sound like a sarcastic bastard there, and I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. It's lovely. It's a wonderful thing, I must say. So I think that's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. So I hope you enjoyed. How many more times am I going to say the same set of words? I don't know. Just I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, where hopefully my outro won't be as horrifically awkward as this one. Goodbye.